Hi, and welcome to another episode of Channel WatersTechnology. I'm Vicki Chan, U.S. reporter for Inside Market Data, and I'm here with Anthony Malakian, deputy editor of LSE-TMX. So, Anthony, you recently came back from a trip to Toronto. So, how is the LSE-TMX merger playing out up there?
Well, very differing of opinions right now. There are some that are very confident that this will go through, and then there are others that that are pressing hard against it. It seems like the anti-sentiment is coming more from national pride than anything else. Obviously, there's a concern that if you turn over some of the leadership board to the London Stock Exchange, that you'll lose some of that Canadian flavor, I guess, for lack of a better term. But then you have people like CNSX's Ian Bandine, who says there's no way that firms throughout the market, whatever market you're throughout the Canadian market, that you won't benefit from this deal, and it's better than having the New York Stock Exchange, Deutsche Börse, how that works out, or NASDAQ come in. That you're much better with the LSE in this market. I would have to tend to agree from what I've heard, but there's still room for debate, and it's still up in the air as to where the legislature will lean on this.
I mean, in general, what sense are you getting in terms of how confident people are that this merger will go ahead and get through?
I think that it sounds to me in the past that as long as that there's a solid front coming from the exchanges, that this will ultimately go through. But it's still definitely up in the air. The other interesting to see off of this will be whether or not, even if it goes through or if it doesn't go through. Just speaking, off the record with some contacts up there, there's a lot of interest to see whether or not there will be a move made on the Australian Stock Exchange now that deal fell through with the Singapore Stock Exchange, since there's a lot of synergies there with the commodities market, the Canadian market being very big in commodities. So it'll be interesting to see how that all plays out in the future. My guess would be that the deal will go through, and I wouldn't be shocked if in the not too distant future if there was rumblings of merger talk with the Australian Stock Exchange.
Well, very interesting. We'll see what happens. And of course, in the coming days, you can read more about Anthony's findings in Toronto on our website, waterstechnology.com. And please check back in next week when we speak with LSE-TMX.